Hi guys, it's Gavin here from Gsport Cars, and welcome again. We have another Gsport video blog for you. Today we'll have Stuarts MX5 Turbo, and if you come on ahead with me, I'll show you around the car and you can see the setup. So yeah, it looks like your everyday standard MX5. Nothing particularly exciting. Well, Stuart has put the car together himself. Really simple setup, and it works pretty well. I have what looks like a TD04 turbo, simple log style manifold, nothing fancy, inlet and so on, uprated leads, a few bits and bobs. This is running a standard Mazda engine block. It was tuned before on a forged engine, and I believe there were fueling issues or something along those lines, so it never really made any great horsepower. Got a faulty window, the window won't go up, so what we're going to do is give you a run in Stuart's MX5 Turbo. We'll have the ECU sitting here with we have the Motorsport Electronics ME221 system here. That's just been tuned. We've just creeped the boost up slightly from half a bar to about 0.6 bar, maybe 0.7 bar. And we're going to do a dyno run here. We just took a dyno run video from outside the car. I just wanted to show you guys what goes on inside the car. So Stuart has the boost gauge set up. He has the AM wideband here, which is disconnected because I'm using the wideband for the dyno. So we'll have the dyno software here. I'll try my best to keep this zoomed in so you guys can see what's going on. So what we have is in the dyno software, excuse the poor focus, but we're going to have an automatic start at 2000 RPM and an automatic stop at 2000 RPM, and we have selected stop when lower. So what this does is lets the car rev out the red line, and then it will also measure coast down, which gives us our corrected figure at the flywheel. So I'm going to start this now. Now we have our lambda up the top right corner there, sitting at 14. Click rev, see it change there, and the lambda trace is here. This is a torque trace here as well. Obviously no torque because we're sitting steady. So this is our lambda trace, sitting nice and steady at idle there. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do this run. I'm going to do it in 5th gear this time. So bear with me and bear with me. The camera might go a bit shaky. Got a bit of multitasking here, and the sound will probably get quite loud as well. That's us ready to go. We've got a green box. So we'll figure up the red line. 214.7 horsepower at the flywheel and 211.28 foot-pounds of torque also at the flywheel. I'll go out here, I'll turn the fans off and I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys through the dyno graph. Okay, guys, just did the run on Stuarts MX5 Turbo, and I'm just going to talk you guys through the dyno graph here so you can see pretty much what's going on. Bear with me because I'm holding the camera with one hand and operating the keyboard with the other hand. So what we have is our horsepower trace, which is this one here. We have our torque trace, which is here. This trace here is our boost pressure, or map signal, and the lower one is our air-fuel ratio. So we've got a nice air-fuel ratio trace there. It's fueling, because we've got an NA engine converted to turbo, I like to keep the fueling a little bit richer, so it's fueling sort of low to mid 11s. The boost peaks here around, so just after 4,000 RPM we're seeing full boost, and it peaks. This car's running just a manual boost controller, so it's notorious for those that the boost just tails off nice and gradually through the RPM range. It's better if you can have a nice steady boost trace that stays steady the whole way through the RPM range, but sometimes that's not always achievable. So yeah, it made 214.7 horsepower and 211.28 foot-pounds of torque, and that run was done in inertia only mode.